What's the most callous way an ex has ever broken up with you in public? I had been with Ryan for 2 years. 2 years. Not some casual fling or whatever. Things weren't perfect between us, but I thought we were solid. Like, we had talked about maybe moving in together this summer. He had these little annoying habits, leaving his socks literally everywhere, texting during movies, and making these helpful comments about my appearance. Stuff like, that shirt makes your arms look bigger, or, have you thought about trying a different hairstyle? I always brushed it off as him being honest. Ugh, past me was such a doormat. So last Friday, Ryan texted me about this dinner with some work friends. He's never really included me in his work life before, always saying it wasn't professional or whatever. So I was actually excited. I even went shopping for a new outfit, RIP my budget, and spent forever getting ready. I'm talking full YouTube makeup tutorial, the fancy straightener I only use for special occasion, the works. I get to this super expensive restaurant downtown. Ryan's already there with 2 guys he works with, Leonard and Pablo. The moment I walk up, there's this weird vibe. Ryan barely acknowledges me, just this half stand from his chair and a quick, "You're late." I was literally 2 minutes late because parking was impossible. I sit down and he looks at my outfit and goes, "Oh, you wore that?" Not quietly either. His friends exchange this look and I immediately feel my face getting hot. For the record, I was wearing a dark blue dress that I thought looked nice. Nothing crazy or inappropriate. I try to laugh it off like, is there a dress code I missed? But he just shrugs and says they already ordered appetizers. Cool, cool, cool. The next hour is basically Ryan talking about work stuff I don't understand while his friends nod along. Whenever I try to join the conversation, Ryan either talks over me or explains why I'm wrong about whatever I just said. At one point, I mentioned something about a customer at my store and Ryan interrupts with, she doesn't really get how things work in the real business world with this dismissive wave, like retail isn't a real job. I've been a manager for 3 years. I'm sitting there getting more uncomfortable, wondering if Ryan's always been this condescending and I just never noticed, or if he's showing off for his friends. Either way, not a great look. Then Leonard asks how we met, and I start telling the story about how his coworker Vanessa is my best friend and introduced us. Ryan cuts me off mid-sentence and says, yeah, Vanessa felt bad for her. I was doing a favor really. Then laughs. You guys. My stomach literally dropped. That's not even close to how it happened. Vanessa had actually warned me about Ryan's ego before setting us up, but said he was a good guy underneath it all. Spoiler alert, he wasn't. I excuse myself to the bathroom, mostly so I don't cry in front of them. I'm in the stall texting Vanessa like, WTF is happening? When I get a notification that Ryan just tagged himself at this restaurant on Instagram with boys night out. Like I'm not even there. When I get back to the table, they're all laughing about something, but stop abruptly when I sit down. Awesome. The waiter brings our main courses, and Ryan keeps making these jokes about my food choice. I ordered pasta, and he keeps saying stuff like, carb loading for a marathon? And that's a bold choice for someone with your body type. Each comment feels like a little paper cut, and they're adding up fast. At this point, I'm barely eating, just pushing food around my plate and counting the minutes until I can leave. Then the bill comes. The waiter sets it on the table, and Ryan picks it up, looks at it for a second, then slides it over to me. I think he's just showing me the total, but then he says, and I will never forget this. You know what? I don't think this is working. I stare at him, waiting for the punchline. There isn't one. I've been trying to make this work, but I'm just not attracted to you anymore. I think we should break up. In the middle of a restaurant, in front of his friends, after 2 years together. Who does that? I'm completely blindsided. Are you serious right now? This is how you want to do this? He stands up, grabs his jacket and says, I still get a knot in my stomach thinking about it. A girl like you should be grateful I even dated you this long. You're not exactly a prize. Then he and his friends just left. They all walked out together, laughing, leaving me sitting there with a $347 bill for all their stupid Wagyu appetizers and cocktails. Ryan has no idea what he's just done. He thinks he got away with humiliating me, but the truth is, he's about to regret it in ways he can't even imagine. And me? I'm already looking forward to watching him realize how badly he messed up. I can't tell you what I did in this short video. The full story is on the channel, link below.